All right, let's everybody start in child's pose. Taking your hands to the front of the mat. Bring your hips over your ankles and forehead toward the earth. Just spreading your fingers and deepening your breath. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Trying to keep your inhales even with your exhales. Coming into that Ujjayi breath. Slowing down that inhale to a count of 3, 2, 1. And exhaling 3, 2, 1. And if your elbows are on the mat, just lifting them up, drawing your shoulders down your back, elongating that spine. Slowly on your inhale, coming up to tabletop position. Spreading your fingers, curling your toes under. Taking an inhale and looking up. Exhale, press into your palms, chin to your chest. Inhale and look up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale again. And exhale, chin to your chest. 2 more to your own breath. Coming back to a neutral spine. And just curling your toes under, lifting your knees, drawing that tailbone up toward the ceiling, coming to your first down dog. And maybe bicycling those legs. Whatever you need here, just begin to warm up. Spreading your fingers, pressing into your palms. Slowly drawing your shoulders over your wrists, coming into plank. Press into your palms, round the top of your spine, drawing it toward the ceiling. And press back down, dog. Three breaths here. And slowly walk your feet up toward your hands. Inhaling with a flat back. Exhaling and forward fold. Grabbing your elbows. Chin to your chest. Weight is in your toes, maybe rocking side to side. Shaking your head out yes or no. And just bring your hands to your hips, pressing through your feet. Inhale, coming up to stand. Bring your hands to heart center and just closing your eyes. Spreading your toes, lifting your kneecaps, lifting your quads, drawing that tailbone in and drawing your shoulders down your back. Lifting the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Finding that breath, inhaling and exhaling. Pressing into your palms, reaching up. Looking toward your thumbs without straining your neck. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, jump or step back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Using that breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Slightly turning those heels out just a bit so those feet are parallel. Drawing your torso toward your thighs to lift that tailbone. Coming up to your toes. Bend your knees, look toward your thumbs, step or hop forward. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale your arms all the way up, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, jump or step. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Relaxing your face. Drawing those shoulders away from your ears. Two more breaths. Coming up to your toes, bend your knees, float or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your arms all the way up, reaching back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Jump or step. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take that right leg up, bring it through your hands, coming into a high lunge. Up on your fingertips, long spine, pressing back through that left heel. So you can drop that left knee or press back into that heel. If that knee is up, keep that leg strong. Two more breaths. One more breath. Find your feet. Press into your feet. Inhale up, crescent. Drawing those shoulders down your back. Find that drishti. Two more breaths. One more breath. Come forward 45 degrees. Find that right foot. Press into that right foot. Lift that back leg, warrior 3. Press into that right big toe to lift. Drawing that chest forward. Pressing that left foot back. One more breath. Bend that right knee, float that left foot back. Bring those palms down. Press into your palms, right foot back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take that left leg up. Bring that left foot between your hands, coming into a lunge, up on those fingertips. Right knee can be down or up. You can use blocks under those hands, whatever you need. If that knee is up, press back through that right heel. Shoulders away from your ears. Press into your feet, come up to crescent. Shoulders away from your ears. Come forward 45 degrees, look past your nose. Press into that left foot. Lift that right leg. Warrior 3. Press into that left big toe, lift. Bend that left knee, float that right foot back, crescent. Take those palms down. Left foot back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Two more breaths here. Coming up to your toes. Bend your knees, float or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Drawing those shoulders away from your ears. Pinky fingers slightly turned in. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Jump or step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg comes up. Bring it through to your hands. Left heel in. Warrior 1. Exhale, palms down. Right foot back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Bring it between your hands. Same breath. Right heel in. Warrior 1. Exhale, palms down. Left foot back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting that tailbone. Keeping those fingertips light. Coming up to your toes. Bend your knees, float or step. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Bend your knees, scoop the earth. Chair pose. Holding here, toes are light. 2 more breaths. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Jump or step back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg comes up. Bring it between your hands. Turn that left heel in. Warrior 1. Squaring those hips. Grounding that back foot. Making sure you're not on the inside of that left foot. Drawing those shoulders away from your ears. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Drawing that knee toward that pinky toe. Grounding into that back foot. Make sure you can see that right big toe. The back arm is in line with your front. 2 more breaths. Right palm comes up, reach. Revolve warrior. Work that left hand down that back leg. Bend into that right knee still. Take that right shoulder back. Open that heart. Take your right forearm to your right thigh. Reach that left hand up. You can stay here. You can take your right hand to the earth or to a block. Breathing here, looking up toward that thumb. Or take that left hand over your ear or bind, whatever feels good to you. Wherever you are, take that left hand up, look to your thumb. Take that left hand to the earth. Turn your toes forward, drop that left knee down. So I want your hands to the inside of that right foot, squeezing that knee into your shoulder. Right big toe slightly turned in. So you can take a block and bring your elbows halfway as long as that knee doesn't come off, or take those forearms all the way to the earth. Squeezing in. Use that breath. Send it into your hips. Two more breaths. Walk those hands back up. Walk that right foot between your hands. Curl those left toes under. Lift that knee. Press into your palms. Right foot back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting that left leg. Bring it between your hands. Turn that right heel in. Warrior one. Squaring those hips. Grounding into that back foot. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. Very nice. Use that breath. Open up, warrior two. Make sure you can see that left big toe. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and hold. Reaching. Look past that middle finger. That's your drishti. 2 more breaths. Left palm comes up, reach. Revolve warrior. Work that right hand down that back leg. Work that left shoulder back. Keep bending into that left knee though. And open. Take that left forearm to your left thigh. Reach that right hand up. So you can stay right here. Or bring your left hand on a block or to the earth. Make sure your hand is reaching up toward the ceiling. Or you can take that right hand over your ear or bind, whatever you'd like. Lifting that right hand up wherever it's at. Look to your thumb. Follow that thumb to the earth. Turning your toes forward, drop that right knee. Squeeze that knee into your shoulder. Staying here or dropping those elbows on a block or to the earth, forehead to your thumbs. So you want that left big toe slightly turned in. You want to be on the inside sole of that left foot, not on the outside. 2 more breaths. Bring those palms back to the earth. Walk that left foot between your hands. Curl those right toes under. Press into your palms. Left foot comes back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose, whatever you need. Breathing into the stretch. Coming up on your toes, bend your knees, look to your hands, step or float. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your arms all the way up, reaching up. Bringing your hands to heart center. Closing your eyes. Spreading your toes. Rooting your feet into the earth. Maybe coming back to that intention you set for your practice. So I want you to take your focus to that left foot. Bending that right knee. Take that knee out to the side and just bring your foot on that ankle. Or if you've got balance, you can bring it under your knee or over your knee, just not on your knee. Find that drishti. Engage your bandhas. Draw those shoulders down your back. When you feel comfortable in this pose, lift those palms up. Very nice. Opening up those branches. Shoulders come back. Opening your heart. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Take that right knee forward. Lower that right foot down. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, jump or step back to plank. Taking that right foot on top of your left or dropping that left knee down. Coming into side plank. Pressing into your left palm to lift those hips. You want to look up toward that thumb so it's reaching up toward the ceiling. Or come into your expression of this pose. 2 more breaths. Look to your thumb. Engage your core. Come back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming up to your toes. Bend your knees, float or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Find that breath. Taking your feet underneath your hips. Lifting the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Take your attention to that right foot. Bend that left knee, take it to the side. Bringing that foot on your ankle, under your knee, or over your knee. Hands to heart center. Find that drishti. Use that Uddiyana Bandha. Lift. Pressing those palms up. Open up. Drawing those shoulders away from your ears. 2 more breaths. If you sway, that's okay. Inhale, those arms up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Lift that left knee forward. Lower that foot down. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Jumper step. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Whoops. Come back to plank. Come to the outside of that right foot. Come to side plank. You can drop that right knee or keep those hips lifted. Pressing into that right palm. Keep reaching. 2 more breaths. Look to that left hand. Let that left hand come to the earth. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to bend our knees and drop them to the earth. Coming into standing on our knees. We're going to curl our toes under and bring our hands to our tailbone. So drawing those elbows back, shoulders away from our ears. We're going to use our gaze and walk our eyeballs across the ceiling. Not straining our neck. Breathing here. Slowly come up, supporting that spine. Lowering those hips to your ankles, dropping your forehead to the earth. Just let your shoulders wrap around your knees. And slowly come back up on your knees. Bring your hands to your tailbone. Curling your toes under. Drawing those shoulders back. Looking up with your eyes. Walk it across the ceiling. This time you can take your right hand to your heel if you like. Bring that left palm back. Let it face the earth. Or you can switch hands. Take that left hand to your heel. Reach that right palm back. And lower that back down. Take your hands to your tailbone. Support your spine as you come back up. Lower those hips over your heels. Forehead to the earth. Slowly come back up. Bring your hands back to your tailbone. So in any of these variations, you can stay or go further, drawing your shoulders back, press those hips forward, looking back. This time, if you like, bring both hands to your heels. Drop those toes if you like. Keep working those shoulders together. Slowly, one hand at a time, come back to your tailbone. Lift that chest forward. Bring your hips over your heels. Try to make a little ball. Bring the forehead to your knees. Grab for those heels and lift your tailbone up, coming to the top of your head. Lowering that back down. Walk those hands back out. Curl your toes under, press back to down dog. So this is a counter pose to the back bend that you just did, letting your spine release. Spreading your fingers. Take that right leg up. Bring it between your hands. Turn that left heel in. Straighten that front leg. So if that front leg isn't straight, get your back leg up closer. Take that right hand to a block or to the earth inside of that right foot. Reach that left hand up, triangle. So I want you to square off those hips, twist from your torso, try to reach with your fingertips up toward the ceiling rather than reaching back. Stay really engaged. Look up toward that thumb. So if you can't see your thumb, bring your thumb and your eye gaze to the person left. Yes. Very nice. 2 more breaths. Bring that left hand down. Frame that foot. So if you need blocks under those hands, bring it there. Bring that back foot up closer if you need to. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bring those fingertips facing the back wall if you've got the flexibility. If not, stay where you are. Work that right hip back, left hip forward. Making sure there's no tension in your toes. Walk those hands back on your shoulders. Left hand to a block or to the earth. Right hand to your hip. I want you to roll that right shoulder back. Lift that right hand up directly over your shoulder. Palm facing toward the 3 ohm. Grounding into that back foot. Drawing those bondos to twist a little deeper. Very nice. 2 more breaths. Take that right hand down. Walk your hands to the center of your feet, turning your toes in, heels out. Hands to your hips. Press into the outside of your feet to come up. Bring your hands to your tailbone. Elbows to the back wall. Pressing those hips forward. Use your eyeballs to come back. Exhale, draw that chest forward. Hinge from the hips. Keep working those shoulders back. Working into the outside of your feet. Drawing that torso through your thighs. If it's too hard to keep your fingertips pointing up, you can make fists with your hands to keep working those shoulders back. 2 more breaths. Press into your feet, come back up. Clasp your hands behind you, palms together. Chin to your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, draw those hands over your head, working into the outside of your feet. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. And we're going to lower those hands to the earth. Take your left toes toward the back wall. Right toes in at a 45-degree angle. So you may need a block to the inside of that left foot. Inhale that right hand up, building Trikonasana from the ground up. Squaring off those hips, twisting from your torso. Reach. Very nice. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Take that right hand down. Frame that foot. Bring that left hip back. So if your front leg isn't straight, bring your back foot up closer. Blocks underneath your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Taking that left hip back, right hip forward. And walk those hands back underneath your shoulders. Right hand to the inside of that left foot or on a block. Left hand to your hip. Twist that left shoulder back. When you're ready, lift that left hand up. Twist from your torso, long spine. Drawing the crown of your head forward. Take that left hand back down. Walk your hands back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Press into your feet. Inhale, come up. Bring your hands to your tailbone. Pressing those hips forward, look back. Inhale, draw that chest forward. Open up those arms. Hinge from the hips. Drop those hands to your shins, your knees, your toes, underneath your heels. Whatever you grab for, bend those elbows. Take yourself deeper into the pose. Weight is in the outside of your feet. Every inhale, draw yourself a little bit deeper. Bring your hands back to your hips. Press into your feet. Come back up to center. Bring your hands to your tailbone. Elbows back. Press those hips forward. Look back. Inhale. Draw that chest forward. Open up those arms. Hinge from the hips. Take those hands forward. Bring them between your feet. Palms to the earth. Bending those elbows. Pressing into your palms. If you need blocks here, you can take them here. If you have an inversion in your practice, feel free to go into it. Keep pressing into your palms and go deeper into the stretch. If you're on the earth, take your hands through your legs, fingertips pointing toward the 3 Om. And walk those hands out in front of you, wide-legged down dog. Walk those hands back in. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Right foot back comes to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Or child's pose, whatever you need here. Two more breaths. Coming up to your toes. Bend your knees, float, step, jump, come to a seated position. Seated in Dandasana, bringing the flesh away from your sits bones so you can sit tall. Sitting at a 90-degree angle, bring your hands to either side of your hips. Shoulders away from your ears. Pressing into your palms, I want you to engage your core, lift your toes. Only thing touching are your calves. Use that breath. Lower those heels down. Inhale, your arms up, reach. Exhale, reach past your toes. Grab for your shins, your ankles, or take a strap around the balls of your feet. If you can reach, I want you to draw those pinky toes toward you. Press those big toes forward. Elbows are bent. Draw that chest forward. Working into the outside of your legs. So making sure your toes aren't pointed. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Release those hands. Take them behind your back, fingertips pointing forward. Point your toes. Press into your palms, lift up, reverse plank. Lower those hips back down. Take that left foot to the side of your mat. Right foot to the inside of that left thigh. Take your left hand to your hip. Reach that right hand up. Grab for the outside of that shin, your ankle, your foot, or take a strap around the ball of your foot. Bring that left hand to the inside. Square your shoulders off. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, draw that chest forward. Inhale and come up. Grab that right ankle, straighten that leg. Take that right foot to the outside of that left thigh. So you can keep that bottom leg straight. Most important thing is both hips are on the earth. So you want to hug that knee in sitting tall. If you've got the hip flexibility, bend that left knee, keeping both hips on the mat. Bring that right hand behind your spine, trying to take the heel of your hand to your spine. Inhale that left arm up. Left tricep to the outside of that right thigh. Draw that chin over your shoulder. I also want you to focus on that right foot. Make sure the inside sole of your right foot is on the earth. Every inhale, use that breath to twist yourself a little bit deeper. Inhale that left arm up. Twist to the other side. Come back to center. Bring your right foot to the edge of the mat. Left foot to the inside of that right thigh. Right hand to your hip, reach up. Left hand to the outside of that knee, that shin, that ankle, foot. Right hand to the inside. Square your shoulders. Take a big inhale. Exhale, draw that chest forward. Use the duality of the pose to draw yourself deeper. Flexing those toes, elbows out to the side, draw yourself forward. Very nice. 2 more breaths. Inhale and come up. Grab that left ankle, straighten that leg. Take that left foot to the outside of that right thigh, keeping that leg straight or bending that bottom leg depending on your hips. Lowering that left hip to the earth and just hug that knee in so you can sit really tall. Left hand behind your back, heel of your hand into your spine. Inhale that right hand up, right tricep to the outside of that left thigh. Drawing that chin over your shoulder. Using that breath. Every inhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale that right arm up, twist to the other side. Very nice. Coming back to center, bring those feet forward. Scoot your hips to the front of the mat. Soles of your feet together. Coming into Baddha Konasana. We're going to grab for our big toes, sit tall, shoulders away from our ears. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, take them to the inside of your knees, drawing your forehead toward your toes. Using the pressure of your elbows to work those knees toward the earth, even if it's just the intention. Two more breaths. Inhale and come up. Draw those knees toward each other. Lift those feet up. Bring your hands to either side of your shins so you can come into modified boat pose or straighten those legs. Taking your drishti up toward where the wall meets the ceiling. Flexing those toes, engage your core. Use your breath. Shoulders away from your ears. Come down halfway. Lower down and hover. And release all the way to the earth. Very nice. Bring the soles of your feet together and press those inner thighs down into Supta Baddha Konasana. Drawing both shoulders to the earth so that your heart is open. Bringing those knees together, soles of your feet to the earth. Bring your palms to the mat. Spread your toes. Pressing into the soles of your feet, draw your knees toward the mirror and let your hips follow your knees. Coming up on those shoulders. When you're ready, walking those hands in, clasping your hands underneath you, pressing into those pinky fingers, making sure your toes are light. Keep drawing your knees forward to draw that chest away from your chin. 2 more breaths. Slowly come back down. And just bring your feet up toward the ceiling, flexing your toes, bring your palms together. Just letting the blood come back down into your heart. Bending your knees, taking them into your chest, hugging them in. So feet should be side by side, grabbing your elbows, drawing those knees into your chest. Lower that left foot to the edge of the mat. And draw that right knee up toward your shoulder, squeezing it into your rib cage. Taking that left hand to the outside of that right knee or foot, or you can take a strap or a towel around that right foot. Take that foot or knee across your body, and I want you to stack your hips, look over to your right, and make sure your right shoulder is on the earth. So if that leg is straight, flexing that foot, but working toward getting that knee or foot to the earth. So you want to shift your hips so that it comes to the earth. Inhale, bring that right leg up. Take that knee or foot to the right. Lower that right foot to meet your left. Bring that left knee into your rib cage, squeezing it in, drawing it up into your shoulder. Take that right hand to the outside of that knee or foot. Bring it across your body, stacking your hips. Bringing that knee or foot to the earth. Look over to your left. Drawing that left shoulder to the earth. Inhale that leg or knee up. Switch sides. Lower that left foot to meet your right. Toes fall to the side, palms face up. Taking a big inhale. Sigh it out your mouth. Inhale again. And sigh it out. Just letting everything go, coming into Savasana.